Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amelia Sri Andini. I'm from class 1A SPI. Here, I will present a video about opinion in English with the theme COVID-19. Here, I will take the title with the theme is release. From the food victim to victim of the virus. Only victims of promise are difficult to evacuate. You're not expected, but suddenly comes. Your presence make the world sick. How hundred have you killed? How hundred have you been crying all day? How many hundred people have to cause family members and work? Pandemic COVID-19 people call it. COVID-19 which hit the whole world, especially this country, Indonesia. It was started in March last that the country of Indonesia entered the list of countries contaminated by coronavirus. President Joko Widodo announced the Corona Wuhan virus to infect to Indonesia, precisely in Depok, West Java. The virus is not just any virus, a virus that country of everyone, especially almost deadly the economy of every nation. Since the virus has entered Indonesia, how many people still consider the problem? The habit of the Indonesia people itself is to have a santuy attitude toward every issue, and so that the government entirely not immediately like the gate of the rest of the tourists from overseas countries. Day by day, the number of increases in COVID in the community in increasing. So that the role of the government is getting more sweet in the handling it, he said. What started with only two people until now has raised a hundred of thousands of people who have been registered as infected with the virus. Due to increasing cases day by day, health protocol are increasingly being guarded. Starting from the house of May, was were originally intended only for those who were sick until finally all people had to wear them. While hand sanitizer was their head and the most guarded is a matter of keeping your distances. The virus is thoroughly interesting and detrimental to humans. How many times I see people being laid off from their jobs. Their first crisis increased when the pandemic hits. The learning process carried out online is less effective because it stores more. You have to endure some homocycles if the atmosphere does not allow meeting, and what is worse is that a group of parties can eat the people's money and take hug protest when the disaster announced. The government gave this promise and that led to the pandemic. Did this and that, but I think the promise was the fulfilled wisely and finish. Plus the disasters that are interesting coming to grid. For example, the floods that hit every area. It is not only the country has it dizzy thinking about it, the community is much more confused in the regard. Seeing a leader who only cares for his group without looking at the people below. Well, as a conclusion, I think the COVID-19 pandemic will make people realize the mistakes, so they embrace as author and help as author. But it turned out the day talk is inversely proportional. The first things hopes the humans will realize instead the take as author who hopes to embrace, but the real hit is author who hopes to help a author, but it is killing its author, so that I consecrate the vocality of the great virus is more dangerous than COVID-19. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.